me, and you try to see me, and you try to say what's up. Go. Downtown, going downtown.
Ooh, all right.
This woman, the teacher that posted this video, said that she got permission from the parents to post these kids on, her video or whatever. But I don't have their permission, so I didn't feel comfortable posting their faces, so I went ahead and blurred them out. But I want to talk about music for a second, right? Obviously, music is special for everybody. Everybody has their own flavor. When I was young, one of the things I started to notice from hip hop culture was that it was starting to influence the people around me. When I went to school as a little kid, as an elementary school kid, one year, we playing with G.I. Joes and stuff. The next year, a lot of the kids I went to school with were like all of a sudden thugged out, sagging their pants and doing just the most crazy shit that had nothing to do with what we were doing there at the time. But the reason they were doing that is because what they were doing was they were mimicking what they were seeing on TV. Chris Crosshead came out shortly after that, so you had even a lot of kids turning their pants backwards and stuff. That's how much music has an influence on people. Young men identify with the rappers that they saw on TV, right? Because those rappers and those hip hop artists were a reflection of what masculinity is supposed to be. They're rich, they're successful, you know what I'm saying? They have style, they have women around them, right? Everybody wanted that. Everybody wanted to obtain that. But what did the lyrics say in a lot of those songs? Kill your fellow brother, right? Kill another black man to obtain certain things, even though some of these people wasn't even living these lifestyles. Sell drugs. You out here selling drugs, you might end up in jail or dead, right? That part, is glorified, and all that has an influence on the mind. So when people criticize the young ladies that are making music right now, who are being glorified and pushed, you see when you watch this video, these young, these kindergartens, first graders, right? Regurgitating their lyrics, right? And if you go into the comments, it's mostly women that are applauding this and thinking that this is cute. There's nothing cute about this because y'all are the first ones to get on here and say that words are affirmations and spells, right? So if these kids are regurgitating this shit in their head, and yeah, they're using the tame lyrics right there, but you don't think they're not hearing the raunchier lyrics too? And they're not regurgitating that stuff in their head about booty holes being brown and coochies being pink?
My coochie pink, my booty hole brown.
You don't think they don't hear that shit and internalize that shit into a certain way? They do. And why do you think that it's our youth that is targeted in that way? Think about it. It's demonic shit, bro. It's demonic shit. People are saying hip hop, if the sales are in the tank, hip hop is dying. Good, I say. If it's gonna be this demonic, right? If you watch that, to me, that shit is demonic. Y'all can think that it's cute all y'all want, but if you have a classroom full of young black kids singing that bullshit, singing Sexy Red and Ice Spice and all that shit in the classroom, we done. We fried. Music can be something completely different and give you a positive affirmation, have you singing shit in your head that make you feel good. That's why people always go back to, R&B at this time was really good, or the 70s music or the 80s music was so good, because they wasn't talking about demonic bullshit, right? It just wasn't. They wasn't talking about the raunchiest shit. Even if they did, they alluded to in such a way that it was tasteful. You get what I'm saying? Or it was cleverly put in the song through verse, right? They've gotten it down to a mathematical science as far as the production and everything, that the songs are so catchy that these kids can know and regurgitate those lyrics probably better than they can fucking spell their goddamn name. It's sad. Sad. It's sad for black people. I'm sorry. It's sad for black people. It just is. I don't know how else to say it. It's sad for us, bro. But whatever. I'm just an old fucking dusty old man. What do I know? I know that I'm an artist, and people will say that it's not the artist's responsibility. It's not an artist's responsibility to, culture the youth, so to speak, to influence the youth. Yes, it is. Who else is fucking influencing them? And even if the parents are directly in their life every fucking day, which a lot of parents are, you're not going to ever influence your kids as much as the artists that they fucking revere. It's just the truth.